Hey guys, Deborah with Pinching Pesos here, and it's They Paid What? Thursday edition, because I've been a little busy this week, and this was the only time I had to shoot. So I just, first of all, wanted to start out with the green rooms in town this week. We all know that Bonafide Hustler lives here, but all of the admins are here, and all of the members were coming in to kind of have a powwow, and it's been really awesome. So for the last 2 days, I've been kind of running around with different members of the green room, and it's been a blast. So let's get into my sales for last week. Last week was a little slow. I only had 10 sales. What's up with that? Should I start a new series called What's Up With That? Because I've been listing like a fiend, but everybody knows that eBay is really slow right now. It kind of doesn't really matter what you're selling. It's going in cycles where one week people are saying, oh my gosh, my sales are amazing. And then the next week it's like, oh my gosh, eBay is imploding, and yeah. So I'm not concerned about it. Like I said before, I always try to make sure to look at the averages. My sales for the last 3 years have always kind of averaged out. I've looked back on posts that I've done on Facebook whenever I was crying about how low my sales were, and about, and other posts when I was, like, yoo-hoo, yeah, yoo, about how great my sales were. They cycle. Things cycle. Just like history, just like life. Everything cycles. And so eBay does the exact same thing. So I don't freak out whenever things are getting slow, because I know that the next week things tend to pick up. It's just like last week. I had an amazing week. This week was kind of a mediocre week, and that's okay. So let's get going with what I sold. It was $276.99 was my total for the week, and let's go. Let me move my. Stop it. Okay. This is a remote control from my truck. They stole my stereo out of my truck. You can see right here. This was a personal stereo that was stolen from our truck. So I couldn't verify if it worked. I couldn't verify anything. All I knew is that it worked when my stereo was stolen. So I listed it, and it sold. So that was kind of a freebie. This is a knife block I paid $4.99 for. I always try to pick up knife blocks that are in really good condition, that are, well-known names. I talked about it a couple weeks ago on my haul video about knife blocks, about the Ronco 6-star cutlery is a really good one to find. Any of the Cutco ones, even like the little utensil box that's only like 3 inches tall, I've sold for like $50. So Cutco is definitely something to look out for. And some of the other ones will sell fairly well. This Cuisinart one actually went off to France. So. And this are the pieces for that slicer. I had sold a piece of it last week, and I sold another piece this week. This was a little table that folds down, and the slices. This is actually the table that folds down, and all of those slicing attachments go on it that where you can push. So anyway, I sold it for $8.95, and it actually went at a 2-pound rate, so they paid like $9 in shipping. And that was the machine. I had paid $4.99, I believe, or $5.99 for the entire machine. This is the dress from Lala Loopsy Doll. Y'all had saw last week. I sold the little top hat. This is the dress and the shoes. They went for $6.95 plus shipping. I think I took a best offer on that. Yeah, I took a best offer of $4.99, which is fine. I paid $0.25 for that doll, so. This is a TI calculator that I actually found. I thought I had listed all of my calculators. I have a set of 3 that have pixelated screens, so the pixels are messed up, so I have those as a lot for parts. And then this one I found in a box, so I went ahead and listed it, and it actually sold overnight. I paid $1.99 for it. And it's also getting to be closer to school time, so expect to be selling these. Like, if you have them, you will sell them pretty immediately, because no parent wants to spend $100 on a calculator that their kid doesn't even want. So this is Presto Salad Shooter, and I have all of the parts. Like, I parted it out. These aren't any of my listings. And this is just a little pusher plunger. And so it sold for $7.95 free shipping. it went 3 ounces. So I paid $3.99 for the entire unit. And this was the last of my LeapPad 2s. I had a customer that didn't end up paying for her, so I canceled her order. And coincidentally, well, actually, luckily, I had forgotten to take off the first listing that I ever put up, which was for the entire bundle. As you know, like I separated these off, and I sold just the tablets and I sold the download cards separately. But when I had first bought them, I went ahead and listed the whole thing all together. But the price that I wanted for them was higher than the prices that people were selling them for, and people were selling the bundle for the same price as just the tablet. So why would I sell the bundle for $40 when I can sell just the tablet for $40? So this was a listing that was still up, so it actually sold for $55 plus shipping. So that was awesome, because I paid $13 for those bundles. And this is a little Lego set. It's a Lego display, and I took an offer on it of way too cheap, because they actually sell for a lot more than I, like, see, this one's $29, than I accepted. I think I accepted an offer of like $11. Yeah, there we go. $11 plus shipping. And I paid $4.99 for it. So I didn't make very much money on it, probably like $3. But I just wanted it out. I'm just in the thing of just get out. You know, as long as I can make money, just get out of my inventory. So it sold. And then these are they're the vacuum seal containers, and then it had 2 of the universal lids. I paid $3.99 for the entire set. And I sold the set for, yeah, I was just making sure it went at best offer, for $29.95 plus shipping. So not a bad deal on my money. So that was all the sales for the week. And I don't have Amazon sales to show you because I changed back to an individual store from a pro account, because I'm just not going to have over 40 items sell during the month. So there's no reason for me to pay $39.95 for a pro account when I'm not going to sell 40 things. And you can always switch back and forth. Like, it doesn't hurt you. It just changes your reporting and the way that your screen looks. And so I no longer have that report that I've been showing you guys every week. So all I have is like my sales record, and it has right here that my balance was $106.11 was what they were going to pay me. So $159 in sales is what I had during that time period. So pretty close. I don't get to change the dates like I was doing before. So it's pretty close to the dates that we were looking at for eBay. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got going on, which is fine with me because I'm actually like super busy right now. I'm outside cleaning my listed inventory room. If any of you saw Profit Talk on Monday, I actually put my big girl panties on and I let everybody see like my horribly unorganized stuff everywhere listed area. And so yesterday I started reorganizing and kind of just cleaning it up, you know, and I'm going to go ahead and finish that up this evening, even though there are some things going on with the green room people. I have things to do at home today. And you know, I was going to set up an entire like inventory system where everything was numbered and all of that stuff, but honestly, I don't have time. It would take me like a week to do that. So what I've decided is that as long as I have that area cleaned and clean, like decluttered, where there aren't unnecessary things out there, I really feel like I should be okay finding my items. I think the problem right now is that the space has gotten really overflowing with items that really just don't belong out there. Things that were leftover household items and other junk that just doesn't belong there. Like, I don't need charcoal, a bag of charcoal, or, you know, my friend's baby swing, you know, from when her baby used to come over here, or any of that stuff. Like, that stuff needs to go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning up. So that's all that I have going on right now. I did come up with a name for the $100 challenge. And actually, I was at that store yesterday. This is going to be a struggle, y'all. This is no joke, okay? I know I have lots and lots of stores to source from, and I think I find great stuff. But the $100 challenge that I was doing was basically to simulate people that claim they only have one store, and the store's overpriced, and the store's picked through, and they don't have anything good, and on and on and on and on and on. So I decided to select a store that was the closest to my house, and it's my least favorite store. Well, I hadn't been in there in a while, and so I went in there yesterday, and Dwayne Hale, who's a member of the 1500, and he's also a green room member, was with me with him and his wife Heather. Um, and he's like, "Is this the store you picked for the $100 thing?" And I was like, "Yep." And he goes, "Wow, this now I see why you weren't kidding when you said it was slim pickings." And it totally is. So it's going to be a total challenge to make money out of that store. But I will. I will. I will. Even if I have to sell clothes, which I don't because I hate them, but I will because I'm going to make it happen because that's what people have to do when they only have one store to source from. They have to make it happen and they have to branch out. So I have pushed that series off to August the 1st because I really still have things going on and I feel like I can't devote enough time to it right now. So I've pushed it off to August the 1st, but I've come up with the name. And, $100 bills is Benjamin Franklin. I was saying, keeping up with the Benjamins or whatever. What about the Benjamins? Well, I was thinking about it, and I decided to name the series Rolling with Benny. Uh, so me and Benny are going to go shopping at the Goodwill, and we'll see how that money rolls um, through and just see how it goes. So it's an experiment, and it should be fun. But like I said, I've pushed that off until closer to the end of July, August 1st or whatnot. So anyway, that's it. Have a good week. Bye, guys.